Alright guys, welcome to your 15th Google Chrome extension development tutorial, and in this tutorial we'll be looking at something called rich notifications in Google Chrome. Now this is a very cool feature by Google developers for the Google Chrome extension developers, which actually allows you to have some sort of access to the user outside the browser. That means you could actually display a beautiful notification to the user with your extension even if the user is not surfing the web with Chrome and the Chrome is running in the background. So this is kinda takes your control level from inside the browser to the outside the browser. So let's see first of all what these rich notifications are. So if you see right here on this page, Google has shown some examples to us that a typical rich notification looks like this kind of pop-up, which consists of 20% width of image and the rest is the text part. And this is a basic notification, as you can see, as you can read here. And Google Chrome provides a certain types of notification pop-ups, which includes basic, list, images, progress. So these are not all but some of the most used ones, and these are pretty much you would need in your extension. So let's get started and see what do we need to have to develop these. So let's get inside our Sublime Text in the extension, and I've got a background.js which is not required for this tutorial, but anyways, a manifest obviously required, a index.html file as a pop-up one, and a s1 which is linked into index.html. And if you look into the manifest, then I have done some sort of edits, and I have basically removed the Twitter extension from the manifest and created a test extension name because our extension of Twitter was completed. So if you would like to check out that, then you're free to go to my previous tutorials in this series. And you have noticed that I have added permissions notifications, so this would give us access to notifications in Google Chrome. So let's get started. In our s1.js file, first of all, what we need to do is type chrome.notifications, make sure you spell it right, chrome.notifications, .create, and it accepts a bunch of parameters. So the first one would be options, and second one I guess is callback, and there's one more but we don't need that. So the callback is pretty much like what would happen once the notification is shown to the user. So basically you can't write your code here like something like alert1 and expect that this code would run after this code is executed, because this is asynchronous code and maybe this code is executed before this code. So we need a type of callback function to be fired when this asynchronous code is executed by the browser. So this thing right here just won't work. So we have got a callback function ready, and we have got this unnamed and strange variable options, and this option is pretty much object of certain details which Chrome requires from you to pretty much that what your pop-up would actually do. So let's see what this option is and how do you write the option one for your extension pop-up. So for option we have got type, title, message, and icon. So these four are must to use in your options, and let's see what each of these do. So let's write them out in the correct syntax. Let's do a type, and let's say just basic for now, and this is something we have got multiple values. Then we have got a title, which is the title to be displayed in the pop-up, which will be shown down here. Let's give the title to let's say my first pop-up with Chrome. The message which is under the title and non-bolded should be, "This is pretty cool." And the icon is mandatory because it has to be on the left of this title and message. And for now I'll just give this Twitter icon which I had from the previous extension, and the URL is local, so this should be icon.png. And we have got our options ready. So now we have a options object which has the type as basic, title this thing, message this should comma right here, and icon this one. So this Chrome notification create API would automatically fix this up and would take out all the necessary information it wants. So let's say I go ahead and type console log pop-up done, and now we are ready with our first ever pop-up in Chrome. So let's reload this extension, and since this script is loaded inside this index page which is the pop-up default, so now you could expect that when I click on this icon right here, the test extension one, then this page would be fired and this page would call the script, and the script would call this code, all this code. So now let's click on this code, and I guess we had some errors maybe. Let's check the console log. Property icon, unexpected property, no worries. Okay, so this should be icon URL, I guess. Yeah, so let's reload this now again, and yeah, voila, when we click this we got this nice little pop-up down here, if you see, and this pop-up is still visible if I minimize my screens. And even if I reload it again, then even if I open stat, oh no, with the stat it's not, but when I show my desktop to you, then this screen, this little pop-up was visible because this is managed by Chrome APIs. And just don't pay attention on this. I've got a lot of crap on my desktop, I know that. Anyways, so yeah, so we also had a callback function, and when I click on this and we check the console for this, then we have got the pop-up done as the callback. So let's say if I do console log pop-up done with a question mark, and now let's see, let's reload this and let's check the inspector element with the console. And now one thing you're seeing is that pop-up done is logged before this thing, so this code executed before this callback. That simply means that the code below this is executing before the code this line, which symbolizes that this line or this API is asynchronous. And I would actually not like to spell that in front of you because I don't know its spelling very well. So anyways, so this is pretty much how we create a nice little pop-up in Google Chrome, and we have got pretty much like image, list, and basic and progress, I guess, as the types. And in the next tutorial we'll be looking at all of those, and maybe in the future we would be implementing this functionality in one of our extensions we make. So till then, stay tuned with me and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.